Ever feel life keeps yanking you back to the same dead end? That tug isn't coming from you. It's an old elastic cord stitched together by people you've never met. Today, we're slipping past the dusty names on the family tree and stepping into the living current that still pulls at your heels. Stick around, and you'll meet one ancestor who can snip that cord and weave it into something useful. Section 1. The Hidden Inheritance. Turns out trauma has a passport. A 2019 Nature study showed mice handing down the memory of a cherry blossom shock to grandmice that had never smelled the flower. Same thing happens in humans, only we call the baggage invisible loyalties. Mom never mentioned the war, yet fireworks make your lungs cinch. Great-grandma bit her tongue to survive, and now you bite into a whole cake when nobody's looking. These glitches feel like personal failures, but they're just old software running in your nervous system. And like any program, it can be rewritten. Section 2. Why you're the turning point family's recycle pane until someone asks why it keeps recycling. That someone is you, otherwise you'd be doom-scrolling somewhere else. The instant you ask, why does this keep happening? The elastic loosens. Curiosity is the first superpower. The second is permission to end the story. Therapists call you the identified patient. Energy folk call you the lineage healer. Either way, you volunteered for the uncomfortable upgrade. Congrats. Evolution likes volunteers. Section 3. Meet the keeper of the flame. Close your eyes. Yes, right now. And picture a starlit library. Each book is a life your bloodline already tried. One spine glows. Pull it open and out steps an ancestor who cracked the exact pattern you're fighting. A sailor who learned calm inside storms, a seamstress who stitched poverty into plenty, or maybe a kid who simply kept breathing when the world said stop. They press a symbol into your palm. Feather, key, scent of pine. That's your Control-Alt-Del. Whisper thanks. Feel the elastic sag. Section 4. The 3-minute ritual. That seals the gift, no sage, no moon, no PhD in shamanics required. Just honesty and 30 seconds a day. 1. Say the pattern out loud. I'm ditching the money scarcity panic my kin picked up in the Depression. 2. Hold the symbol to your chest and exhale like you're fogging a mirror. 3. Swap in the new line. My crew thrives on teamwork and ridiculous generosity. Do it before the coffee brews. By day 7, you'll catch yourself mid-freak out. By day 21, the elastic snaps so cleanly you'll swear you heard it. Some of you will feel like you're cheating on the family story. Good. Guilt is just loyalty wearing a scary mask. Tell it. Thanks for the bodyguard duty. Shift's over. Then notice the side effects. Your migraines vanish the week you quit the money gossip, or your kid suddenly sleeps through the night. Healing ripples downhill faster than pain ever did. Section 6. When the pattern is bigger than you, slavery, colonization, forced exile, some wounds are communal. Personal work matters, but it needs a bigger stage. Join a drum circle, a storytelling night, an online constellation group. Physics lesson. A larger field can lift what one back can't. If you get the nudge to host, obey it. The ancestor who never got a funeral finally gets a voice. Section 7. Signs. You're done. You can tell the family tragedy like it's last week's weather. Dad retires, sis quits, the right therapist cold calls you, money shows up, dreams hand you a new last name, your phone autocorrects panic to picnic. Celebrate hard. Dance, bake, howl. Celebrations send a group text to the dead. Mission complete. Do not resend. If you stick around until the end, I'll share the 3 most common ancestral loops we find ourselves in, plus the phrases that melt them. Section 8. The 3 loops. Most often passed down. These heirloom issues run deep, but they're not terminal. Just follow the cash. Any patterns around money, power, love, time, or creativity? Yep, those are the family jewels. Loop number 1. The invisible bank account. You might think, I have no clue about money. I just spend what I earn. Even if true, that's a decision born in the boardroom of your subconscious. Dig deeper. Did your folks fight over bills? Did they save for years for something you take for granted? Somewhere, someone scrimped and saved because they believed it would buy happiness. You inherited that belief, whether it was true or not. So first, name the loop. When I hear the word bills, I feel my heartbeat go double time like I'm in a cartoon about to get whacked. Second, edit the ending. I see a calm check being written and filed. It feels like a tax return. Smooth. Loop number 2, approval addiction. Every family has a different flavor of this. Maybe you were praised for being quiet when you were small. Now you're addicted to that sweet nothing and will sacrifice speaking up to get it. Or maybe you grew up hearing, "You're too much." Now you fold yourself smaller and smaller until you disappear. First, name it. I turn invisible when I need to speak up because I want praise or acceptance. Second, edit it. I slowly uncrumple myself, reaching for the volume knob until I can say what I need with a smile. Loop number 3, people-pleasing. This is usually passed down by moms and dads who felt pressured to make others happy. First, name it. I feel responsible for other people's happiness, especially my parents. Second, edit it. I'm responsible for my own happiness. My parents are responsible for theirs. I offer help, but I don't push it. If they accept, great. If not, great. They'll let me know. Those dusty pages in the attic aren't destiny. They're data. As for the voice in your head, that's your librarian. She wants to keep you safe, but she's lost her spectacles. Give her a pair, and she'll show you which books to burn and which to read again. Now here's your homework. Turn the 20 most common ancestral loops, and the phrases that melt them, into a one-page PDF called Heirloom Release. Links below. Tape it to your mirror and watch the plot twist. If you get the sense that you're done with the family drama, you probably are. Here are 5 signs you've severed the cord. Number 1. You've rehearsed the trauma response so many times you could recite it. Number 2. The trigger phrase doesn't even register anymore. 3. You find yourself asking, "What do I want?" Not, "What do they want?" 4. You answer the question with a full sentence. No. 5. You can imagine their response and you don't flinch. And here's how you know it's working on others. They start telling you things they've never said before. Now that you're home free, it's time to celebrate. Take a minute to do it. Give yourself permission to let go. If there's one thing ancestors hate, it's a wasted party. If you stuck around till the end, thank you. And here's your bonus. 3 more books to add to the library. First, there's a 4-part podcast called Ancestral Healing. Links below. Second, get ready to tangle with your shadow self because Jung had some ideas about family dynamics. His book, Man and His Symbols, is surprisingly readable. And third, everyone talks about Carl Jung, but few have read his partner. Rachel Poland's book, Intimate Energy Work, will blow your mind. Her website also offers free downloads. Links below. Speaking of free, you can download the full playlist of our favorite songs to set the mood for magic. Links below. And now, a final thought. Imagine the lives your family will live when they don't have to keep replaying yours. Now imagine that times infinity. That's how much good you can do by simply naming the invisible and editing the ending. Those walls you kept smacking into were never brick. They were memories pretending to be fate. Once you name the echo, it can't hide. Once you meet the ancestor, their wisdom becomes your update pack. You were never a footnote, just the author pretending to read. Close the book, open your eyes, walk on. The elastic band is now a red carpet rolled out by every grandma and grandpa who wanted better for you. Their job was survival. Yours is revival. Next chapter starts now.